7:34 is the time. Now, during the winter months, some folks are stuck inside their homes until the weather or the road is clear. We know this. This morning, we're taking a deeper dive into how this could potentially take a toll on abuse victims and how local leaders are raising awareness.
We're joined this morning by Rachel O'Brien from OpenTheBooks.com. They are a not-for-profit watchdog group aiming to take a look at government waste and government spending, things like that. And good morning, Rachel. Can you please tell us exactly how this is breaking down? Fox 17 has, of course, been following human trafficking right here in Nashville. And we know this is something that the government, both local and federal, have been watching closely.
Yeah, so January is National Human Trafficking Prevention Month. And so, as you mentioned last month, you all reported here that human trafficking ring right in Nashville was busted. At least a dozen victims were rescued. And so what people really can do is look for signs of labor trafficking and sex trafficking. And you can look for signs of physical abuse, if a person is fearful or submissive, if they're living with many other people, they're paid very little. People can call the National Human Trafficking Hotline. They can also call the local Tennessee Bureau of Investigation hotline. So there's two different hotlines. They track the number of cases, unfortunately. So the number of cases keep going up. But that most likely has to do with the fact that the public is now more, they report it more. So those numbers do keep going up, which could be a good thing.
Real quick, I do want to ask you, you talked about that national hotline, but locally, do you know?
Yeah, so the highest number of calls from around the state, they come from the Middle Tennessee region. And so in last year, there were 15 operations that identified traffickers and they recovered victims and made 101 arrests. So the Metro Office of Family Safety, they have increased their budget every year. And this year, it's almost $5 million. And they have a sexual assault center. Their spending is almost doubling this year, actually. And so we asked Metro specifically about the resources dedicated to human trafficking. And they said that their office, and that family safety office, they work in all areas of violence, domestic violence, sexual assault, human trafficking, child abuse. Oftentimes, a single victim experiences multiple forms of victimization. So their office can help victims with human trafficking. On their website, they want to educate the public, and they direct people to learn what it looks like, what trafficking looks like, and what to do if they those state and national hotlines.
All right, Rachel O'Brien, so OpenTheBooks.com. Thank you so much for taking a look at that.